Brent's side.
But there will be perks for him. I'm sure he's looking forward to having a whole new group of men underneath him. Anyway, here's the man at the top of the pile, David Brent.
Right, you know you were saying there about me being the top of the pile of men, right, saying I'm gay. Right, I'm not gay. In fact, I can honestly say I've never come over a little queer.
Another significant threat to the status quo was Stacey Rocker as the vivacious and flirtatious Rachel. Her arrival further complicates the dynamics of the office's romance.
Series 2 of anything is a joy, because you're not writing blind anymore. You're not only coming up with the lines for characters you know who's playing them, so you play to their strengths. And, you know, a very good case in point is Big Keith, Ewan McIntosh. Now, he was effectively an extra in the first series.
Under strengths, you've just put accounts.
Yeah.
That's your job, though. That's just.
It was the one scene in the whole of the series that was just me and Ricky, and I'll tell you, it was good. It was good fun to do.
Okay. Under weaknesses, you've put eczema.
I think it brought out the heart and soul of Keith, and it also showed another side to Brent, his sort of exasperation, and him actually being, you know, the brains in the conversation for once.
What are you doing?
You've got hop everywhere.
Perhaps the most significant day in the second series, Red Nose Day, which should be one of Brent's happiest days, in fact turns out to be his bleakest. Tim's donation of £1 in return for a kiss from Dawn tells him the dalliance with Rachel was a sham. And when Neil and Rachel perform a polished dance routine for charity, Brent reacts badly and things start getting ugly. Really ugly.
I think the second series is in many ways a better sitcom than the first series. I think we got into the romance a bit heavier and more definitely, and we really turned the screws on this man's breakdown. We wanted people to realise he was a real bloke. He wasn't just this comical buffoon. He was a bloke who was affected by this. So what? He wasn't very good at his job. So what? You know, we had to drag Brent down. We had to take him to hell and back.
We'd like to offer you a very generous redundancy package.
Are you offering me it, or are you telling me I've got to take it?
We're telling you you've got to take it.
Personally, I think the favourite thing I've ever done is beg for my job back as an actor with Jennifer and Neil.
I will try twice as hard. I really will. I know I've been complacent, and I'll turn this place around if we just say that it's not definite now, and then we can. You're not going until if we're starting from now. Starting from now.
We wanted people to go, oh, I've been laughing at David Brent for all these weeks, and he's crying now. He's human. He's all right.
I wanted another series immediately, and then I wanted more and more and more. And like any channel controller, you've got this wonderful thing, and you just think, this could be 20 of them, this could be on all year, this could be lots and lots. And Ricky and Stephen were always, we can't do that many, we can't do that many. It's just a special, special thing.
And everybody else thought so as well. Series 2 picked up British Comedy and Royal Television Society Awards and 2 BAFTAs. For a year, the cast would be kept busy on other projects, notably Mackenzie Crook, who sailed straight to Hollywood for Pirates of the Caribbean. But in December 2003, the office returned by overwhelming public demand for 2 Christmas specials. We rejoined David Brent in reduced circumstances, trying to keep up appearances as a door-to-door salesman.
Hello. Right, I've got a meeting with Ray Howells, who's the building manager here at the Park Conference Centre.
Are you a door-to-door salesman?
No, I don't go cold calling. Try and sell people clothes pegs and dusters. I do sell dusters, but that's about 5% of what
you know, we do.
Well, the exciting thing about doing the specials was, you know, there'd been a bit of a gap. I think it had been like a year and a bit, and we treated that like it was a different documentary team going back and doing one of those revisited type programmes.
Well, he's the star of that BBC Two documentary series, The Office. He's the boss from hell. He's looking for love and a job. He's all the way from Slough. Give it up, everybody, for David Brent!
So now, Brent had become a bit of a minor local celebrity. He was trying to become a performer. So it gave it a new injection.
Despite his ignominious departure, he still makes regular visits to the old office, where Gareth now occupies his desk.
Well, I bought that from Halfords.
Oh, here he is.
This fella who nicked me job.
Didn't nick it? Nah, didn't want it anymore. He begged for it.
I didn't.
Shut up. What are you talking about?
He's here more often now that he doesn't work here than he was when he did work here.
Exaggerating.
Gareth is, his eyes have been opened a little bit about Brent. And perhaps he's discovered that the job wasn't as difficult as Brent sometimes made out, something like that. He's fallen from his pedestal a bit. But, you know, like you remember your first love or a crush you had in school, he's still fond of him.
Someone who shall remain nameless has persuaded yours truly to... it's a bit of a laugh, really.
Dating service, online dating.
Yeah, I'm going along with it, but, you know, try anything once.
We catch up with Lee and Dawn, who are babysitting for Lee's sister in Florida, and for the first time the production team making the documentary have a say in what happens next.
Will you get a chance to get back to Slough this year to see your friends and workmates?
No, definitely not.
Why is that?
Well, for a start, it costs 3 months' wages to go over there, what we earn.
What if we were able to arrange for you to go back?
There's a million reasons we can't go. So.
What do you mean arranging?
Well, if we were able to take care of everything, would you want to go back?
Yeah, of course.
Let's talk about it first.
Is that a genuine offer?
I think, am I right in saying in the specials that's the first time we hear the interviewer's voice. And of course, it's great in the fact that the documentary people have actually had a hand in getting Dawn and Tim together.
Brent's online dates have so far all been disasters, but he's determined not to turn up alone at the office party, so he pins all his hopes on another blind date.
We brought you the long way round. This is Chris, Neil, Carol, Dave. Hi. For this evening. So, yeah.
I'm kind of in awe of the way they wrote David Brent's date for that final episode. It was so well done that they picked a woman that could quite possibly, you know, give him a chance. She wasn't a caricature, and she was attractive, and they did that so brilliantly.
Would you want to see him again?
Yeah, I think so.
And you were left with such a great feeling that perhaps it's going to be all right for David Brent.
Definitely.
People often accused us of being kind of cynical and you know, and sort of a little bit mean-spirited or something. And to us, that was never the case. We always had great warmth and love for these characters. And so we were kind of... We knew people would be expecting yet another downbeat ending, which is why we end the first special in as kind of grim a place as we can, so that we can redeem everyone by the end of the second.
No dog with you today, David?
Oh, do you not see her? She just left.
Chris,
yeah.
Why don't you fuck off?
I think people were so much looking forward to seeing how it was going to work out. And I know people were really rooting for Tim and Dawn to get together. And I hadn't told a soul. I hadn't told a soul of what was going to happen. I refused. Most people didn't want to know anyway. They wanted to watch it for themselves. But even like my boyfriend or my mum, I was like, nope, not telling you, not telling you. I was like, no, you can bloody watch it.
My son. The doctor's telling the truth as well.
Is he a man old? Careful, she's got a fiancé.
Not only me.